Quavo speaks at Takeoff's funeral. Rapper Quavo was one of the closest people to Takeoff. Even in Takeoff's last moments on Earth, he was at his side holding his hands. So the world was itching to know how Quavo was holding up following the tragedy and what he had to say about his nephew, Takeoff. Video of Quavo's eulogy circulated on social media, where he recalled that since childhood, Takeoff had been by my side, looking up at me with them eyes. Same eyes you got as my sister. Waiting on me to make the next move. Then you followed up right behind me. You always made sure I did it first so you could do it right with me. Quavo, who was just 3 years older than Takeoff, said at the funeral, "You never competed with me? We was always on the same team because you hated playing against me because I always played too hard or too rough. And I can hear mama saying not too rough, son, because I ain't like to lose."
You always with me, and we did everything together. Since we was kids, you been by my side, looking up at me with them eyes, same eyes you got as my sister. Waiting on me to make the next move. Then you followed up right behind me. You always made sure I did it first so you can do it right with me. You never competed with me. We was always on the same team because you hated playing against me because I always played too hard or too rough. And I can hear mama saying not too rough, son, because I ain't like to lose. Remember our first dream was to be tag team partners in the WWE. We fell in love with WWE wrestling. We had every...
In the last interview Takeoff had before he passed away, he revealed to Nori of Drink Champs that they had always loved wrestling since they were kids, and even had a tag team name of their own.
You ever do some wrestling shit though?
We used to always, like, back in the day, like,
tag team?
Shout out to Trina's in there right now doing it, right?
Pictures like the OG
What was
pictures
your
y'all
tag
see?
team name as wrestlers?
Nah, like really.
What would your tag team name right now be as wrestlers?
Cause real fight is like he might be The Rock, I might be Stone Cold, or he might be The Rock, I'll be Undertaker. And that's one of my favorite wrestlers. You know what I'm saying?
We used to go Dudley Brothers, Hardy.
I'm Hulk Hogan,
Hardy Boys.
During the interview, Takeoff spoke about how he and Quavo would always wrestle, and how he would always force Quavo to let him make his finishing move.
When we be doing the moves, like, it used to be funny because like he might want to crank the rock bottom on me and I'd be like, nah, it ain't time for, you know what I'm saying, your finisher right now, you know what I mean? I gotta do mine, you know what I mean? I might hit him with the, you know what I mean, just when he pinning me, I'm kicking out. He like, bro, I just hit the rock bottom on you, you down, you feel me? I'm like, nah, I'm still kicking out at 2, you hear me? Right before 3. So she used to be funny though, like we used to do that for sure.
Yeah, we used to play around.
So would y'all do it? For real though?
Quavo later shared his tribute as he broke his silence on social media. He took to social media where he shared the full length of his emotional speech at Takeoff's funeral alongside his childhood photos of himself and Takeoff. Speaking about Takeoff, Quavo said, "This whole time I've been trying to figure out what you really are to me because nephew wasn't it. We hated that word nephew, but when they said Uncle Few, we knew we were way closer than that and it made me feel old."
So it's the official name of the group, and that